teammate Daniel Carlson. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has, really. They come up here now, first down. Now a play fake here on first down. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Dante Fowler make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Stafford. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Ready. Get a lady. Get a lady. Pick it up. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3. 32.
On first down, Stafford here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. And now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Well, that second down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Carlson now to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay,
you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreat.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Here we go, D. Real. Check 24. Check 24.
Mayfield on first down. Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught inside the 10. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
X3, 218, chop it. 58, right over there, yeah. Mike, 58. King, up. Shit.
From the gun, Mayfield. This is Miller, complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Mayfield to throw it. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. D. Ford make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. From the 15 now after the sack. It's third and goal.
Alert! Hurry! Bud!
Mayfield down. And this is going to be intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick.
They should have known.
Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it first and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down.
Let's go!
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go!
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Real.
Mayfield looks to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Tighten up. Check, crouch.
Mayfield off the play fake. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. D Ford in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
To try again after the sack. Mayfield, throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona. 49 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. D Ford has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Hey, alert! Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Sponge. No.
Now Mayfield. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Hey, alert! 80 weapon. Whip. Watch the whip.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Rush in. Bang. Smooth. Hurry. 58, come on. Come on, baby, come on, let's go. Check three.
And Mayfield just getting the play on. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Gerald Everett, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hey, go here.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Got his man, it's Eifert. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Hey, alert 33. Watching your time. You better bring it. You better bring it.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
The beauty of being able to play his own defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Hurry, hurry! To the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Regular.
They go play action. Mayfield. Stepping up, he'll try and run. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
180. Real. Check 3. Recon, 132 fighter.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Alert 3. Switch. Check. Check 24. Check 24. Go. Kill. Watch twist.
Mayfield. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 19. Mayfield now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Alert. 55. Hey, box truck.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Crunch time, defense. Hurry. Point it right. Come on, D. Hurry.
And again, it's Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Come on here, come get some. He don't want it.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. He'll get this complete to Batson. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Tavon Young. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Back. Under 10. Under 10. 10. Blue draw Corkers.
On first down, Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Throwing, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Run. Watch tight end. Check. Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Now he steps away. On the run, he'll let this go. This is caught at the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He got 29 yards that time. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back of the 29. Jayon Brown in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. D. Ford racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Watch the edge. Shoot. SOS.
Here's Mayfield. And the pressure gets to him again. Maurice Hurst. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up fourth down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Elsewhere, Ford Field, they're into the fourth quarter now. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. A victory there would mean they're 6th on the year. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.